Well, the Blue Jackets are back at home tonight after snapping their 9-game winless streak last night in Philadelphia. And the Blue Jackets did take an injury in that game, Jody, and it's a big one. Feder Tootin is going to be out for the next couple of weeks. So instead of putting a young defenseman back in the lineup tonight, the Blue Jackets did make a deal today. They made a trade with the St. Louis Blues, sent a 5th-round pick in 2016 to St. Louis in order to get veteran defenseman Jordan Leopold. Now, Jordan Leopold was acting as a 7th defenseman in St. Louis. He wasn't getting a lot of playing time, but this is a good, solid veteran. How will he affect this team?
Well, Tootin out. I mean, that's a huge veteran. We always talk about him and what he brings every night. Leopold has played over 650 games in the National Hockey League. I love that he was coached by Ken Hitchcock. Anyone that's been coached by him is a good student. I think it's a great pickup right now and a timely pickup for the Columbus Blue Jackets.
Is it tough to get traded, come into a city, and join a team all in the same day?
I don't think so for a veteran like this. I think it's exciting. He knows the opportunity he's got now for him. He comes in here, he has some offensive capabilities, he's a veteran player, and he's smart defensively. So I think he just settles into a simple game here tonight. Exactly what the Blue Jackets need.
Well, the Blue Jackets, when they snapped that streak in Philadelphia last night, they had a couple of big motivating factors. Number one, just trying to win a game. Number two, for Scott Hartnell, it was his first trip back to Philadelphia. I asked Adam Cracknell about finding the motivation to win the game tonight against the Sharks.
It's definitely a huge win, but coming back tonight, we want to bring that same effort for our fans. I'm sure they're excited and a little relieved that we got the win, but tonight it'll be a huge game for us. We're playing San Jose. We know that was our prior win to them, so they're on a big road trip, but we come home, we play a lot more energy, and definitely looking forward to it. It's a big test for us. We get Misimov back, so it's we're slowly getting back.
There is no question that Adam Cracknell had his best game as a Blue Jacket yesterday, and actually the line that he was on, they were a force.
Right from the puck drop for those guys. They were second or third line out on the ice, and they dictated the pace of play the way the Jackets wanted to. Get the puck in deep, and they spent a lot of time in the offensive zone, and I think the other lines fed off that.
Well, there are two players that are coming back into the lineup tonight for the Blue Jackets. Artem Anisimov is one, and the other is Sergei Bobrovsky, who is going to be back between the pipes. How huge is that going to be?
It's huge. I mean, it's a former Vezina Trophy winning goaltender. I mean, this is a big deal for the Columbus Blue Jackets. When you have an elite goalie like Sergei Bobrovsky and he goes down, you try to hold above water. But now having him back, it's a huge boost of energy. Todd Richards mentioned it this morning. I know the guys are excited. And you know what? Sergei's excited. It's good to have those guys coming back like that.
Let's talk about the San Jose Sharks, who, to start the season, are playing 16 of their first 21 games on the road. They've been away from home for a long, long time. They had a terrible game in Florida 2 games ago. The last game they played was a big, gutsy win 2-1 over the Tampa Bay Lightning. And there are some guys that really drive this team. And the first one, offensively, is Big Joe Thornton. He knows how to get the job done. And on the back end, on that blue line, watch out for Marc-Edouard Vlasic.
Well, Vlasic, let's start with him. He's been to the Olympics with Team Canada, quietly made the team, won a gold medal. His confidence is high. He's one of the best players on this team by far and one of the best defensemen in the league, quietly. And then Joe Thornton, he's been an elite all-star, great playmaker. He's scoring more goals this year. He's up there in the scoring already. But watch out for him. He controls the pace of this team. If you can shut him down, the team might take a dip.
All right, it's time now for the YP keys to getting it done. How do the Blue Jackets go with back-to-back wins?
Well, you got to stay away from offensive opportunities for the San Jose Sharks. Can't feed that. They love the offensive zone. You got to keep them out of there, keep it simple, keep them down the other end. That's the first thing. Limit offensive opportunities. Number 2, stay away from cute. Last night I thought it was great on the road. They went into Philly, they kept it simple, dirty, and they came out with 2 points. Stay away from cute.
We do that every time we do this report. We each stay away from cute.
Thank you.
All right, that'll do it for tonight's Time Warner Rink Report. For Jody, Shelley, I'm Bob McElligott. Enjoy the game.